This is the way the blind man comes. Princess, princess, lockstep, two eyes lit by the eyes of one.
What new thing have you to tell us, old Tiresias?
I have much to tell you. Listen to the prophet, Creon.
I am not aware I ever failed to listen.
Then you have done wisely, king, and ruled well.
I admit my debt to you. What have you to say?
This Creon, you stand once more on the edge of fate.
What do you mean? Your words are a kind of dread.
Listen, Creon, I was sitting in my chair of augury, at the place where the birds gather about me. They were all chatter, as is their habit, when suddenly I heard a strange note in their jangling. A scream whirring fury. I knew that they were fighting, tearing each other, dying in the whirlwind of wings clashing. And I was afraid. I began the rise of burnt offering as an altar, but Hephaestus failed me. Instead of bright flame, there was only the starting flame of the fat sign flesh melting. The entrails dissolved in the grey smoke, and the hair-bone burst from the welter, and no blaze. This was a sign from heaven. My boy described it. It saying for me as I say for others. I tell you, Creon, you yourself have brought this new calamity upon us. Our hearths and altars are stained with the corruption of dogs and crayon birds that glad themselves on the crops of autumn's Oedipus song. The gods of are deaf when we pray to them. Their fair recoils from our offering. Their birds of omen have no cry of comfort, for they are charged with the sick blood of the dead. Oh, my son, these are no trifles. Think, old men make mistakes, but a good man yields when he knows his cross is wrong and repairs the evil. The only crime is pride. Creon, give in to that man. Then do not fight with a corpse. What glory is it to kill a man who is dead? Think, I beg you. It is for our own good that I speak to as I do. You should be able to yield for your own good.
It seems that the prophets have made me their especial province. All my life long I have been a kind of butt for the dull arrows of dodging fortune tellers. No, Tiresias, if the great eagles of God would not yield, himself should carry him stinking bit by bit to heaven, I would not yield. I am not afraid of pollution. No man can defile the gods. Do what you will. Go into business, make money, speculate in India gold or that synthetic gold from Sardis, get rich, otherwise than by now my consent to bury him. Tiresias, it is a sorry thing when a wise man sells his wisdom, lets out his words for hire.
Oh, Creon, is there no man left in the world?
To do what? Come, let's have the aphorism.
No man who knows the wisdom outweigh any wealth.
As surely as bribes are baser than any baseness.
You are sick, Creon. You are deathly sick.
As you say, it is not my place to challenge a prophet.
Yet you have said my prophet is still.
The generation of prophets has always loved gold.
Generation of king has always loved rice.
You forget yourself. You are speaking to the king.
I know it, but you are the king because of me.
You have a certain skill, but you have sold out.
King, you will drive me to say the words that.
Say them. Say them. Only remember, I will not pay you for them.
No, you will find them too costly.
No doubt. Speak. Whatever you say, you will not change my will.
Then take this and take it to heart. This time is so far off when you shall pay back crops for crops, flesh on your own flesh, and you trust the child this word no to living life. Yep, keep from God and child that is theirs when in a grave before her death. The other dead. Then in the grave, this is your grave. And the furious do. What? And the dark gods of hell are swift with terrible punishment for you. Do you want by me now, crayon? Now, many days, and your house will be full of men and women weeping, and the curses of will be hurled at you from far cities, craving for sons and buried, left to rot before the words to spit. These are my wrath, cry. They are all for you. But come, child, lead me home. Let him waste his fine anger upon younger men. Maybe he will learn at last to control wiser tongue in a better head.
The old man has gone. King, but his words remain to plague us. I'm old too, but I cannot remember that he was our first.
That is true. It troubles me. Oh! It is hard to give in, but it is worse to risk everything for stubborn pride.
Crayon, take my advice.
What shall I do?
Go quickly, free Antigone from her vault, and build a tomb for her body of Polonices.
You would have me do this?
Crayon, yes, and it must be done at once. God moves swiftly to cancel the folly of the stubborn man.
It is hard to deny the heart, but I will do it. I will not fight destiny.
You must go yourself. You cannot leave it to others.
I will go. Bring axes, servants. Come with me to the tomb. I buried her. I will set her free. Oh, quick, Lee, my mind misgives. The laws of the gods are mighty, and a man must serve them to the last day of his life.
God of many names.
O Lachis, son of Kadimian Shemela, O born of the thunder, guardian of the west, regent of Leka the plain, O prince of Mama the thieves, and the dragon field by rippling his minas.
God of many names.
The flame of torches flares on our hills. The nymphs of Lachis dance at the spring of Castalia. From the vine-closed mountains, come in ivy.
God of many names.
Icus of thieves, heavenly child and female bride of the thunderer, the shadow of plague is upon us. Come with element feet. Oh, come from Parnassus down the Larn slope, across the lamenting water.
You fire, crystal of the surrounding stars, oh pierced among the voices of the night.
Come with choric rapture of circling madness. Oh, cry, I not chess, God of many names.